Hey guys, this is Gene Jensen, and I'm going to show you real quick how to tie a Dropshot rig. You know, I've got a couple of really good videos about how to fish them, but I never really did a good job about how to rig them up or how to tie them. So I'm going to try to do it here. We'll see. All right. Now, what I use a spinning rod. I have 15-pound test braid, Power Pro, any kind of braid will do. I'm not going to recommend one or the other. And then a 5 to 6 foot, 7 foot fluorocarbon leader. I have 8-pound test fluorocarbon on here. Once again, the brand is up to you. I tie them together with what's called an FG knot. Just did a video a few days ago about basically about how to tie it. It's a really, really good connection knot. It's a Chinese finger trap that goes around your fluorocarbon. Haven't had it fail yet. It's a great, great knot. All right, let's dive into what to use hook wise. The two hooks I use for a standard drop shot is either a mosquito hook like this one, or what's also known as an octopus hook, not an octopus circle hook. Don't get those two confused. You'll miss a whole lot of fish on an octopus circle hook. Octopus hook or a mosquito hook. Size 2, 1, or 1/0. I very rarely ever go to a 2/0 hook. Okay, and then the weight is a drop shot weight. This is a line gripper swivel. That's how you know that it's a drop shot weight. They come in cylindrical, teardrop shaped, and round. I like this one for fishing rocks, and I like the teardrop for everything else. So let's get into how to tie it. I'm going to tie a Palomar knot. I also have a video on how to tie a Palomar knot. Tie a Palomar knot with a long tag end, about a 12-inch tag end. Wind's blowing, so it's kind of trying to mess me up. Okay, about a 12-inch tag end. I'm not picky. 12 to 18 inches. Your line gripper swivel makes it adjustable. So anyway, tying a knot, tying a knot. Okay, wet it down before you pull it tight. And you got to make sure that, I don't know if you can see this, it likes to have a little loop that goes over top of the eye of the hook. You want to make sure that's not there. Pull it tight. Then, if you notice your hook is upside down. Well, to straighten that hook up and get it right side up and standing out at attention is you take and you turn your hook up just like this. Take your tag in and run it right back down through the eye, and just pull your tag tight. Just like that. Magic trick. Look at that. Standing out just like you like it. And you take your drop shot weight, stick your line into that line gripper swivel, grab the tag end and the main line, and pull it snug. And it grips the end of it, doesn't come out. I like these, so if they do get hung, you can break these off and still keep your hook on. And they're adjustable. If I want a short leader, I just take and slide it on up and get a short leader. Now the worms I like to use mostly straight tail worms. My new favorite one is this little bitty worm called the plasma tail from Biospawn. That's what the package looks like. It's a plasma tail. This little thing, they design them with a 3D printer, and there's no flat side. They have tons and tons of action in that tail. I just love them, and I've been doing pretty good on them lately. Now the standard way to hook a drop shot worm is to just nose hook it, just like this, right up through the nose. Okay, and that does plenty good. And one of the way I've started doing it this year is instead of running it all the way up through the nose, I just do it like that. Okay, so the tip of the hook is just barely under the surface right there. And then the other option is to wacky rig it. I do that with larger worms, like trick worms and things like 7-inch worms. There's about to be a 6.5-inch plasma tail coming out, and I'll be using the snot out of it. I cannot wait. I love that size worm, and I've played with some prototypes, and the action on the tail is incredible. Another way to rig it is, instead of using a mosquito hook or an octopus hook, is you use a a offset worm hook, a little #1 or #1 offset worm hook, and a little bit heavier line, or you can go all the way up, but heavier line, heavier rod, and you can Texas rig it and flip it into cover and brush and things like that. I've got a video about that called Advanced Drop Shot Fishing, and that's what that talks about, is being able to get it in heavy cover and fish it like a jig or a Texas rig, and a Carolina rig, matter of fact. So that's a drop shot rig, one of my favorite ones. Like I always say, be sure to introduce somebody to fishing and teach them how to fish. Introduce them to my videos, let me help you teach them, and subscribe to my channel. More importantly, get out on the water, go out and catch some fish, and have a great day. Thanks.